Hi, it's Lauren from RE/MAX again. Welcome to this week's discussion on the real estate trends in the Portland metro area, including Washington's Clark County. I'll be analyzing the market conditions for the week ending June 9th, with a focus on recent developments and their potential impact on prices and activity. Let me dive right in. First, let's talk market cycle and expectations. In a normal real estate cycle, Portland usually experiences its highest and busiest week of the year toward the end of May, early June, which is where we're at. This pattern has been observed last year and seems to be repeating itself this year as well. However, it's important to note that we can expect prices and activity to moderate in the coming months unless interest rates drop back down to the fives. Otherwise, we are seeing slight upticks and downticks around a fairly steady line from last year. And we also don't sell that many, so normal fluctuations would be expected. Nothing stays the same every week. In new transactions, the number of new transactions in the Portland metro area has dipped for the first time in 6 weeks, aligning with the market activity seen last year. This decline indicates a potential shift in buyer behavior or market dynamics. It could also just be because we had a late Memorial Day. It will be interesting to monitor this trend closely in the coming weeks to gauge its impact on the overall market. Number 3, interest rates. Despite passing the debt ceiling debate, thank God, interest rates for the 30-year fixed loan have remained above 6.5%, with most lenders even surpassing the 7% mark. These elevated rates could potentially influence buyer affordability and their willingness to enter the market. It also affects sellers' willingness to give up their older, lower rate loans and sell and move. It'll be important to track any changes in interest rates as they directly affect the purchasing power of prospective home buyers and, for new homes, the sellers that would be buying those newer homes after they sell their old ones. Distressed properties are just hovering. There's like a couple coming on, a couple going off. It's really too small of a sample size for anybody to draw any conclusions, except the fact that it is a small sample size. So that tells us that we're not in a big, giant, about to have a 2008 meltdown. People always have some foreclosures and short sales in a stable market because people lose their jobs, or they get sick, or they get divorced, or all kinds of bad things happen to them, unfortunately. And they either negotiate with the bank or they sell their home and take their equity and go buy a smaller home, etc. So I wouldn't worry about the market meltdown based on what we're seeing in short sales and foreclosures. In conclusion, the real estate market in the Portland metro area, including Clark County, is following a similar pattern to last year. As we enter the summer months, we can anticipate a moderation in prices and activity because people are going on vacation, unless the interest rates decrease. The recent dip in new transaction raises questions about changing market dynamics, which will require further monitoring, but again may just be because of vacations. There's very few distressed property, and low notices of default indicate that the foreclosure market is relatively stable and that the market as a whole is not about to have a meltdown. As always, it's crucial for buyers, sellers, and investors to stay informed and adapt their strategies accordingly. I watch the market data very closely, and I'd love to sit down with you about your particular neighborhood because, as we say, all real estate is local. One zip code can be wildly different from another, so please let me know if you'd like to have more detailed reports about your particular zip code. And give me a call. This is Lauren Perreault at RE/MAX Select and RE/MAX Riverside. 503-388-2888 is my cell, or 503-683-1885 is our office. Love to hear from you. Bye-bye.